guys.
Dave?
Morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Well, I think with all the cuts that we've seen now and the numbers shorter, what's today and what's this week ahead mean here for the guys who are still here?
Well, it just today was just a work day. We we just wanted to get up and down the rink and have good pace today, and really just focus on execution. As you go through exhibition games, even through yesterday's game, you see some of the execution at speed is still not quite there. So that's really what today was all about. Not a whole lot of standing around and talking. Just get up and down the rink, execute, and create some pace.
Do you like where you're at right now as far as where the line combinations, defensive pairings are set?
There's work to do on all different levels. I mean, things are, in some areas, the picture is becoming a little bit clearer. In other areas, there's the competition ratchets up, and that's a good thing. So, we had a good day today. Now we go into, a busy stretch of games here. When you really look at the schedule, the number of games, including tomorrow, it's a busy stretch. So tomorrow's another important game day for us.
You mentioned last night that you had some tough decisions. I'm assuming some of those happened today. When you look at those guys that you sent down compared to last year, where you only had, I think, 7 guys in reserve, do you feel better about the overall depth in the system?
Yeah, there's no question. In terms of depth of organization and the performance of some of the players, that weren't out on the ice today, I pay them a great compliment. We've had guys that have had good camps. They're good pros. They've done a nice job, whether it be in practice or in the exhibition games that they've been in. So at some point in time, we all know it. A lot of those guys are going to be part of it at some point in time during this year, and that's really important for our group.
Is there a benefit to them that they're still here, technically, physically, training camps here?
Well, that's a it's a little bit of a, it's an odd situation, but I think it's a situation that we can make a real positive one. Over the next month, they'll virtually be in the same building, doing their work. We'll be doing our work, but in terms of that connection, it definitely makes it easier.
I imagine the Coalland decision was probably one of those tough ones. What's your message to a guy like that as he kind of goes down to the
Well, there's a little different message to every single player. For Cole, it's his camp got better. His first couple of days weren't at his best. His camp got better as we went through training camp. For him, it's going down and solidifying his game and being the very best at what he does and doing that consistently. That's it's a very simple message. He's a good player. He's a hard-working player. He cares a ton. He's just got to go and do the work.
Will Kempney and Donskoy be going with you on the road trip?
I'll have an update on those guys for you tomorrow before we travel.
The team bonding that you guys are going to do on this trip, is it off the ice stuff, on the ice stuff, kind of both?
Well, there's still important practices. We've got one day off. Tuesday will be a day off for everybody. It's a beautiful area up there. There's a lot of great things to do outdoors. Depending on the weather, there's nice golf courses in the area. So we'll be able to do a couple of things, together off the ice as a team, and that's really important. And we're in an area where we can still get our work done on the ice as well.
You mentioned potential positives of having the AHL team in the same building for a couple of months. How do you take advantage of that?
Well, there's not really taking advantage of it. I just believe it's, like I said, it's not, for us, it's not, the final solution. Obviously, a month and a half down the road, they'll be moving to their new home. But while they're here, I think it's a great opportunity for them to be in the facility, have, first of all, have a great training camp, and then begin their regular season here with, all while we're, within really close contact.
Dave, what's the advantage here for the room when you have guys who are craving going out on the road for this long a period to be together for a time like this?
Well, it's it's first, it's early in the year. It's first road trip. It's an opportunity to do some things away from the game. If you rewind a year ago, a lot of these things weren't possible. With COVID and a lot of the rules and regulations that were in place. We were able to do our work at the rink most days. Some days we weren't, most days. But then, any of the social interaction, the team building, the bonding, you know, had to be pushed down the road. So I think it's awesome. The guys are, you know, I'm sure everybody's looking forward to it. It's already a pretty tight group that, you know, is finding ways to have fun together. Now we, you know, have the opportunity to go on the road, do some work, and also have some relaxed time away from the rink.
Thanks, Dave.
Great. All right. Thank you, Dave.
See you tomorrow.